Hello everyone, IVG here, and welcome back to my week 2 match against Lantern, coach of the San Diego Lanturns. Um, Here I have my team that I prepped for against my team builder, and here's what his team was. Now, looking at his team, what I see from right now, I only expected like maybe half of the Pokemon he brought. He did bring the Delmice, the Pukumuku, and the Honchko. I expected some Pokemon like the Azumarill, the Porygon Z, the Xurkitree, maybe, or maybe even the Haxorus. I know Xurkitree probably would have been one Pokemon you probably bought, but I didn't expect him to not bring it. So I did expect him to bring the Mamoswine for maybe like a Sash lead with rocks, the Registeel, maybe the Rock Carrier instead of Mamoswine, and then Medicham. I know he's going to bring it since he swapped out Megas for week 1. Anyways, let's just get into the battle first off. Turn 1, he leads with Registeel, and I lead off with my Thundurus. Mind you that he misspelled Fizame from Reggie Fizame from the president of Nintendo for North America. He misspelled that. Anyway, first turn I Volt Switch out on this play right here, and I go into Blastoise right here, and he just Toxics turn 1 right off the bat, and I don't have a counter to it except for a Lower Mug for Toxics. Now I Mega Ball right here, and I go for the Aura Sphere, but he protects turn 1 to scout what I was going to do. I might want to speed this up since it's a long battle. He gets leftovers, and I get hurt by poison, of course. He swaps out on the incoming Aura Spear, but instead I go for Scald while he goes into Delmice. I was expecting a burn right here, just in case he has a physical, but no, it turns out he's a special attacker with Giga Drain, and I did not prep for that, because I expect people to run a special Delmice. And he knocks me out with the Giga Drain. I hit back with Ice Beam, it doesn't kill him, and it leaves him at 6%. So I basically sacked my Blastoise off at that point, and at this point of the battle, I was playing on tilt because 1, I already lost the Pokemon without taking anything down on his team, and 2, I might lose and I don't expect to lose in this match before I even got into the battle. So this definitely got me tilted in the battle. So I go into Garchomp, I believe going for a Dragon Claw, and he swaps out to Pukumuku just to hardwall me. And I make a swap out into a Bombi since I doubt he would do anything back like Toxic. So I just come in with a Bombi, he recovers, and I Moonblast. He then Toxics with Bombi, and I am also whittled down with my Bombi. Next I go into Crazy Art, the Lower Muck, and then he makes the swap into Registeel. I did not expect him to make this play, instead I just expect him to stay in with the Pukumuku. But next turn he protects on my knockoff, and I was really surprised about that play right there. He then swaps into Mamoswine, and I just go for the knockoff, trying to find what item he has. I get the Poison Chip, and I find out that he has a Z move. And so I expect him to go for like what's the ground move? It's not Tectonic Rage, it's something else. And then either the ice move like Sub-Zero Slammer with Icicle Crash. But no, he pulls out the Z move and a Z Hail with +1 speed and setting the hail up. I don't know why he brought this set. I was expecting being the Ice Z move or with Icicle Crash or the Ground Z move with Earthquake, but no, he just goes to Z Hill. I just Mach Punch him for damage, and he ends up dying to the poison after hitting the Earthquake. I end up toxing the Pukumuku while he goes to the Recover. I don't know why he recovered since he was that high of a health, and he could have just toxic me right there. But he ends up not doing that. So I make the swap into a Low Muck expecting the toxic this turn, but no, he goes for the Soak. So that was a very good play on my opponent's part. This turn, I try to knock him off, and I get off his leftovers, which helps him recover, but he toxics me. And mind you this, whenever you get rid of that poison type when you switch out, you're still toxic, even though you're a poison type. So I find out later in the match, and I was so mad about that. This turn, I just poison jab for damage. It didn't end up knocking out and recovers, so I'm basically trying to put this thing down as fast as I can so it doesn't recover saw me. Here I just hard swap into Thunderstone, and he swaps into Registeel. I go for the Focus Blast right here. No, I go for the Volt Switch right here, and he protects. So I was like, oh my gosh, he's stalling me with Pukumuku and Registeel. So I just Volt Switch out of here, and I try to find a good answer, but I go into Hitmontop because that's my only way of dealing with this thing without having to make a risky play. And he sends up the Stealth Rocks, who are very crucial against me, and right here, I should have Toxic this thing because I absolutely knew that this Delmice was going to come in here. But no, I decided to Rapid Spin thinking he was going to stay in. I don't know why. What came across my my head whenever I saw that, but I was so mad about that play because I knew I should have toxic and got rid of those Delmice. So yes, he swaps out and I rapid spin, making the worst play possible on my end. And I could have dealt with this thing faster and put this thing down, and it instantly just got bad about this point. I swap in a crazy to Alolan Muck, and he just Giga Drains, and it does nothing due to Assault Vest and Alolan Muck's high HP and special defense. So he decides to swap in the Registeel, and I go for the Shadow Sneak expecting him to stay in, but no, he decides to stay the thing even longer. So he just protects and stalls me out of one turn to knock off. So I'm down to where I have to get one hit off, and I knock off this thing with the leftovers because I didn't want him recovering every single turn. So he decides to toss me out of the game. I go into Thunderous here, and he goes out into Pyukumuku, I guess expecting a Focus Blast, but no, I just wanted damage on anything that comes in, so I went for the Thunderbolt, and I left at 5% low health. So he beats the Medicham now and Mega Evolves and goes for the Fake Out, knocking my Thunder Siren out. Now at this point, I might look like I'm losing, but let's just continue the battle. I go into Ribombee, and then he notices that I outspeed him because of Ribombee's high special attack, high speed, So he makes a swap into Registeel and tanks the Moonblast that I go for. And I don't know how to deal with the Registeel, so I just go into Garchomp so I know I can two-shot this thing with Outrage. With that rough skin damage, maybe I might be able to two-shot this thing, but he goes for Protect, scouting out what I was going to go for, so I go for the Outrage. He brings in the Delmice, I Outrage on this thing, and finally this thing is getting rid of. He goes into Honchko, and I want you to know about this, he gets a crit Sucker Punch on this turn, so I was very mad about that. I Outrage, doesn't kill him. I don't know why, but Scarf Garchomp was supposed to blow this thing away, but it ends up getting a low roll and not knocking this thing out. So he goes for the Sucker Punch. Unnecessary crit right here, but I luckily get the rough skin damage off, so this thing is gone. And so that Moxie Boost don't affect me. So at this point, this is probably the most crucial point of the battle because we're both down 2 Pokemon. It looks like I'm losing because of one, Ribombee's toxic and at low percent, and all I have is him on top, and he still has Medicham on his side. So he leads off with Registeel at this point, and I lead off with him on top. He protects the scout what it's going to do. I end up close combating because I want to get rid of this thing as fast as possible. And then he makes a hard swap into Medicham. At this point, he could have won after I go for the close combat. But what he does here is fakes out this turn, so I was like, okay, he's just trying to fake me out, expecting me to go over Ribombee to knock it out. This turn, he swaps out. Now, mind you, he could have won no matter what set he had. If he'd gone for High Jump Kick, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Bullet Punch, he could have instantly knocked out either one of these two. But no, he decides to swap out. So I close combat the Registeel, and that thing goes down. And all he has left is that Medicham that he decides to make that play with. So he swaps that out, and he goes for a Fake Out turn 1, make sure I don't go for attack, and then he Thunder Punches me. So what I know from that set that he shows Thunder Punch, I know is that his possible 2 moves are Ice Punch and High Jump Kick, because if you were to run Bullet Punch, that wouldn't be the standard set, but he might have it just because it's League format, and you never know what could happen in League format. So at this point, I didn't know if I was going to win or lose, so I was praying that he didn't have Bullet Punch, because that would have instantly knocked me out. And I know I was faster than him, so if he didn't have Bullet Punch, then I instantly won the game. So at this turn, I end up outspeeding him since he didn't have the Bullet Punch, and I KO him with the Moonblast. And as you can see, everybody was so mad at Lanturn because he almost won. And everybody knew that I was going to win. Or everybody knew that I was going to win, but after seeing that, they expected Lanturn to win. And then after seeing that play, they all knew that Lanturn had made a bad play and that cost them the match. But anyways, good game with Lanturn. I'll have his channel in the description below. I played so terrible this match, and hopefully I won't get tilted for the next match, and I'll probably prep better and do a little bit more training within my competitive battling. And I'll be ready for my my week 3 match against Renegade, which I don't think has a channel, but I'll be able to post the team builder and the battle next week, or the week that I'm recording this. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy, and Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.